Hello everyone! Are you a kind of person that having difficulties in developing your instructional materials? You find out hard to start and begin developing inadequate essential ideas and knowledge, still confused and unsure, lack of essential information to discern the best strategy and developing instructional materials? Then this video is belong and serve for you. By the way, I'm back for another interesting video that you must know unacquainted. I'm Mary Jo, your tips provider for today's vlog. But before that, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell for more videos and you will be notified in my next updates. I have here an interesting tips that you must know and developing instructional materials. A tips that surely brought effectiveness and developing learning materials. So without further ado, let's start. The first tip I could give you is examine the individual learning style and differences. We all know that every learner has distinct qualities, characteristics in terms of learning. They are not the same in terms of intelligence. They have their own learning styles and tactics to comprehend. So, we must consider that in developing instructional materials. It is highly important to identify and know significant variables such as their perception, intelligence, ability, and learning, and connection to their differences in learning abilities of students. And developing should anchor on identifying and knowing the individual learning styles and differences of different students. Second is relevant to the needs and characteristics of the learners. The presented content should closely connected or appropriate and addressing student necessities and demand in learning. To undergo development, it should be relevant and accurate to fulfill the scanty understanding of students and inadequate essential knowledge that need to sustain and provide about certain matter or something. Third is be specific, concise, and clear. And developing instructional materials should be specific, organized, and refined all the information presented. The content and developing instructional materials must be concise and clearly understandable to every learners. The presented details should be precisely brief, entails vital information that contribute to their overall development and upbringing as a learners. The last is know your target audience. Make sure when you develop, you have your purpose, why you come up in this plan. You have your goals, objectives, and standard to meet. In fact, you know your target audience. You develop instructional materials because there are students who could not comprehend or understand the topic. So you develop instructional materials to aid their needs and wants for their in fulfillment of insufficient understanding. So in developing instructional materials, you should know your target audience or learners. So that's all for today's vlog. Hope you gained something about the tips I provided and given. It is based on my prior knowledge and in-depth understanding and developing instructional materials. It is quite few, but surely when you follow these tips, your developing instructional materials is surely effective. Reminder that in developing instructional materials, it should be encompassed in planning, organize, refine, select appropriate lessons suit to students' needs, appropriate and accurate. Hope you learned something and you can use it when you develop your instructional materials. Thanks for watching! Bye-bye!